Hello everybody, Phenomenal Sir here, back with another episode of The First 15, the series where I play the first 15 minutes of new or underexposed indie games, and then share my thoughts and feelings about them. Today, we have up Paradise Island by Skalkavai. You wake up on a beach next to your boat, destroyed by the crash. You find a camera and film your expedition on this strange place. You must find a way to escape and return home. Don't look too long at the monster, or you will die. Small project in level design, with a status of release that was published 5 days ago. So, we have 15 minutes on the clock, and our time on Paradise Island starts now. Alright, it's pretty much the same as before. So this text, I'm wondering, is this actually a 3D game, or is this just... Because if it's not a 3D game, then it's a little harsh to look at. Q to switch your torchlight. Oh, I crashed my boat in the ocean so hard it caught fire. Okay. Shift to run. There. I do not have a torchlight. So hopefully I will either find one or I will not need one. Because it says press Q to use your torch. The beach, the chalet. Oof. Seizure warning, yo. Isn't there just a house over here? Oh. Lord. I'm writing this because I think I'm being followed by a strange creature. It's been 5 days since I began to see silhouette in the dark distance, but now I hear scream and footstep at night near my house. Oh. Oh, well, that's no good. Oh, look, I found the torch. Broken TV. Oh. The throw for this flashlight's a little strange, that you can't see anything right up on you. Oh, look. Oh. Quick, climb the hill. Climb the mountain. Oh, I gotta Skyrim up this. Okay. No, no, no. What was that? I heard a roar, but I don't see anything. And I also don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Time to find out if we have fall damage in this bad boy. We do not. Really? Oh. No, no, no. You are very fast. So is there like a total amount of time that you can spend, A, running, and B, looking at this thing? Or, like, does it chase you? Or is it just if you get close to it, you die? Or is there a huge gap that, you know, kills me if I fall off of it? Like this? Oh. You don't see me. So, I appear to be in the ocean now, and it is still chasing me. You know what? I want to look at you. Hey, buddy. we can be friends. You have pieces. You don't do anything. Oh. Oh no, there's no pause menu, and the sweet release of death will not come for me. So, can we get out? I hear him gasping, like maybe he wants to have a stamina bar, but I don't see one. I don't know what happens when I eat the pills. I guess the vision gets a little better, right? So I've actually broken it. He just keeps spawning right here. This is weird. Can I please? Jesus. Yeah. So you could fall in the water, but you can't get back out? Oh, I'm nearly free. Okay. This is the exit. This is how I escape. Need fuel to fill the tank. Apparently I have... Need a cutter to cut the... Oh, God. Am I trapped? I'm actually trapped. God. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to be good, but you're making it hard, Dev. There's no jump button, which would really help me with this issue that I'm having right now. I just wanted to experience the world that you built for me. This is actual hell. So the game claims I'll die if I look at the monster too long, but I mean, I must have to look at it for a really long ass time because I mean, here we are. Hey buddy, let's see how long it takes. It seems like the visuals are getting more disjointed as time goes on, but given the fact that this thing doesn't actively chase you, this seems to either not work or be a little bit much. So we're going to have to Alt F4 out of here. Reload. Okay. Yeah. Cool story, bro. Cool. Thank you. Oh, don't go that way. You'll get trapped in the water forever and you'll never be able to experience the game. So, level design. So this was meant to be a project on level design. So let's look at this from a level design standpoint. There's a house, but this light is flashing and this light is flashing. So does that mean that the level design means that since the light is steady here, this is where I should be going? Because I don't want to. I can't pick these up until I pick this up. And then I can pick this up. And now I can pick this up. Eight. 1. Oh, it's a puzzle. Is that 2? 8, 1. So is it 4, 2? All right, so we've got 2, 5, 8, 1. I didn't even see that before, so either I'm bad or I don't know. 2, 5, 8, 1. 1, 8, 2, 5. 2, 5, 8, 1, and 1, 8, 5, 2 don't work. So 1, 2, 5, 8, 8, 5, 8, 5, 2, 2, 5. Okay, so I can tell you right now, Dev, I've already lost interest in this puzzle because you've got 4 numbers going from left to right, 2, 5, 8, 1. And then I tried going from that way, and then I tried going the other way, and neither one of those worked, which tells me that either the puzzle doesn't work or it's some random assortment of these numbers. Do I do them in order? 1, 2, 5, 8? 1, 2, 5, 8? No, that's not it. Do I do them in reverse order? 8, 5, 2, 1? That's not it. So who gives a shit? In all honesty, like, I don't care. Because all that does is make me not want to play, because if the puzzle boils down to here are 4 numbers, try to pick the random order that they go in, I've lost interest as a gamer. And maybe that makes me a bad person, but sorry. The monster's not particularly threatening either, which is another issue. But so I don't know if your puzzle just wasn't working the way it was supposed to, or if it was something where I wasn't getting it. But I am not trying to sit here and write out on a piece of paper all the different possible combinations that could be. Is it your birthday? Is it, is it February 1st, 1985? Like, I don't know. So I guess I'm just at this point hoping that the game is broken and that I can beat it without why? That I can beat it without having to solve that puzzle. All of these things look interesting to me, but I don't seem to be able to do anything with them. An axe that I cannot grab with which to attack the monster that just walked through me. Now, I understand that this is a level design game and not a game, but this one is not catching me in the right way. Okay. This light is out. Every time I turn around, this monster is like right here next to me, but he doesn't actually pose a threat. So you have a combination of a monster that can't actually hurt you and a monster that has no actual logic behind its movements in the world. And all it does is just becomes aggravating. So. Oh, look. I found fuel for that boat that I can cheat to get to. Let's see. Nothing else up here. Oh, am I stuck here now? Where's the door? Is there fall damage? Let's find out together, shall we? There is no fall damage. Okay. So now at this point, see, he literally was just behind me. Are there like 40 of these things, or what is going on? So there's my broken boat. Now let's find that glitch spot where I was able to walk up the wall and beat the game before. Hang on. I'm guessing that the bolt cutters are in the locked box that I couldn't get into because the puzzle made no sense. So that being said, I'm gonna just... Is that the fence? No. Maybe? Yes. So there's the fence. So the monster is stuck behind it. So now I'm going to... Is this a pond? Can I not get around? Oh, am I stuck in here now? I can't even cheat to beat this game. Holy crap. So I'm now stuck in a hole. Jesus. I'm not normally this critical, but... Alright, so thoughts and feelings. There's no pause menu, so to restart the game, I have to Alt F4 out and restart. The first time I played, I was just trying to like explore, and I fell in the ocean and couldn't get back out, and then I found my way to the end of the map and then got stuck over there because there was no way back out. And then the second time, I literally found the fuel and then tried to do the exact same exploit and found myself trapped in a big hole with no way out, underwater, unable to die, unable to experience the sweet release of death, and so free myself from the man-made hell that I found myself in. The monster appears to teleport around the island at will, but also poses no threat to you, which puts me in a weird situation where you simultaneously have a monster whose movements make no sense and also don't matter. The puzzle in the house irritated me because I don't know how I'm supposed to order those numbers, or if I did it right and it just didn't work. Obviously, I need bolt cutters and fuel to get away, and I probably need some kind of a key or something to you know, open something somewhere. I'm sure there's one other thing I got to find somewhere on the island, but there was no real narrative flow to this. There was no way to really lose it other than, you know, just playing it like a normal human being and then getting stuck in the ocean. And the design was, you know, whatever. It's a blob of indeterminate size and shape sticking out of water that doesn't actually pose a threat to you. For me, there wasn't a lot there that really grabbed me. It looked pretty in the screenshots, but the monster design was interesting, but I don't know if it was something that you actually designed or if it was something that you got as like a free asset. The sound was kind of nondescript for it, so I'm thinking that it was, you know, it's just, and I'm wondering if it's not just, you know, whatever free assets you were able to find to build it in Unity. I will also say that, you know, your game description is very brief and rudimentary, and I have played many games. I think you're number 91 of the games I have played. I have played many, many indie games since I started doing this that were done by people for whom English was a second language. I have never seen a game description that is literally 3 sentences long with so many errors in it, which would be a problem if there was more to the game. The dialogue in the game, or the text in the game, as it were, was so rudimentary that, and so minimal, that it only bears mentioning because I would say to the dev, if you plan on making it a more fleshed out game and you plan on releasing it in English, I would say you definitely need somebody who is more familiar with the language to go over the text one time for you, because this is pretty bad. You've got multiple words that are just spelled incorrectly. You know, a spell checker could catch that. The way it should read in English is, you wake up on a beach next to your boat, which was destroyed by a crash. You find a camera, comma, and begin to film your expedition on this strange island. You must find a way to escape and return home. But don't look too long at the monster or you will die. That's still not a great description, but it's at least a grammatically correct description. And it's only an issue because the fact that it was so bad kind of preset in my mind that this was going to be a rushed job. It has overall the feel of something that someone, I mean, it was a project in level design. I'm assuming it was a school project. I'm assuming you're either very new to game design or you waited until the last minute to work on this, because it just has that very rudimentary rushed feel. I don't like to give bad reviews to games, A, because people tend to get a little butthurt about it, and B, because I feel like anytime somebody takes time to make something that they want to share with the world, that it is on some level possessing of potential. But I don't see that careful, loving touch here. You know, I could play a hot pile of junk that someone spent a lot of time and effort on, and I can feel that effort come through. I just don't feel that here. It just kind of feels like it was slapped together. It feels like something that I could do in an afternoon or a weekend if I was, you know, drinking and not really focused too much on it. You may have worked really hard on this, Dev, and if you did, I'm sorry. You know, don't give up on your dream of making games. I see here that you've made other games. You've got 6 other games on here. You've got a tower defense, a mobile game, an endless runner, a simulation, a shooter, another shooter. I haven't played any of those. So some of these might be really good, and it might just be that horror games are not your forte. But for me, this is going to have to be a no. I can't even... The game did not crash, but it also did not function in the way a game should. I accidentally broke it once, and then when I intentionally tried to take advantage of that breakage to skip steps in the game, I got stuck in a hole that I had to Alt F4 and close the entire game to get out of. So, you know, the sound was meh. The monster was meh. The design was there. I was on an island. But just overall, this just feels like a massive misfire to me. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to reflect that in my review. Now, I may check out some of your other games in the future. I'll give you a follow. May check out some other stuff in the future. But for me, this one, I can't even say it's a game with potential, honestly, because I just don't see enough work already there to give me an idea of where you would go with more time and effort. So I hate to do it. It's unfortunate, but such is life. Thank you, everybody, as always, for watching. If you feel like I have missed the mark on this game, I will put a link to the game in the description below. You can download it, try it for yourself. You can also check out the dozens of other videos that I've made. There are some that are really, really good. There are a lot that are okay, and there are a few that are no good at all, in my, opinion. But I would suggest that you check any of them out that catch your eye and show the devs some support. Because regardless of whether it's a new dev, an old dev, a pro dev, an amateur dev, it always helps to get some kind of feedback on your work. I can say that from experience. It is worse to get no feedback at all, in my opinion, than to get bad feedback. And I hope that the dev will, take a step back, take a second look at this, and decide, is this something that there's more to that I could build on, or is this something that it was a school project and now I'm done with it and maybe I want to take it down because it doesn't really cast my abilities in the most flattering of light. That's something the dev will have to figure out. But nonetheless, be sure to check out the videos. Be sure to offer the devs your support, and be sure to subscribe, like, all that stuff that YouTubers say. If there's a game that you would like for me to play, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know the name of the game, who made it, that kind of thing. Just don't put a comment. Don't put a direct link to the game in the comment because YouTube doesn't really like that. But I will do my best to track down any things that people out there suggest to me, and I will try to approach them with an open mind. That being said, I have talked enough for this video, and until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. Later.